Hello everybody and welcome to my video. In today's reading we are going to be focusing in on positive messages from Spirit so that you can have the best possible start to your week. If you're new here, hello, I'm Mystic Megan and I make videos about all things tarot and divination. This video today is a part of a new weekly video series that will help you get into the right mindset for your upcoming week. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you come across this video. If you found your way here, I can guarantee there is a message here for you. Before I start, I want to say a big thank you for just being here. Your views, subscribes and likes are what inspires me to keep creating and challenging myself with new ideas and new content. If you want to make yourself known, do that any way you feel comfortable. But if not, I'm just super grateful to have the opportunity to be able to connect with you through this video today. In today's reading, you will be picking your cards intuitively by looking at the back of the card, as well as through the numerology dice which I have here. So let's pick out the piles. For pile number 1 we have the yellow 6. For pile number 2 we have the purple 4. And for pile number 3 we have the orange 4. So these are the cards for today. If you haven't already picked your pile, let's go ahead and do that together. Let's close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Clear your mind and open yourself up to any messages or signs that are coming in from Spirit. Take another deep breath in and another deep breath out. Open your eyes and pick whatever card, color or number you are immediately drawn to. Once you have picked your card, click down below in the timestamps for your reading. I'll see you in your reading. Hi there, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what card you have for this week. You have the Screech Owl with Get Creative. So the mindset you really want to be entering your week with is a very open and creative mindset. There will be a problem or situation that will come up this week where you will need to really tap into your creativity and your imagination. You have a very unique way of viewing the world and interacting with the world. This view can really help you navigate situations, communicate with people. I'm getting a very strong message about communication here especially. This week you will be really channeling your creativity that will really help reinforce your connections and relationships with people. This could be personal relationships or it could be work relationships as well. So what I think you really need to remember is that whatever intuitive spidey sense that you have going on about a person, about a situation, is that you need to be listening to that, which will really help you with out of the box thinking, helping you find ways to be able to communicate those ideas, those perceptions, and those solutions to people who normally would not be open to those ideas. So for this week, be really sure that you tap into that creative part of your mind, that creative part of your heart, and follow your intuition. You have also chosen the number 6. This is also a number of connection and communication and creativeness. So we are seeing a very, very strong emphasis on creativity, connection, relationships, as well as just creating harmony. 6 is a number of harmony. So be sure to take any opportunities that may arise, any conflicts that may arise, even if they don't have anything to do with you, and find ways where you can create peace and harmony with those people around you. Just before I move on to the next pile, I'm going to use this mini deck here to get any additional messages that Spirit might have for your upcoming week. What additional messages? That happened quickly, didn't it? Evolve. So I actually got this card in last week's reading as well. So if you happen to have been that pile last week who has gotten this card, we can definitely see that the same energy is playing out here, but we are just moving on to the next part, the next part of your evolution. With this card Evolve, we can see an expansion of your mind and your creativity. Some of the changes that have happened recently have really inspired you and have made you realize your wisdom. And as such, you are now evolving in ways that perhaps you just never imagined you would. I'm getting this sense that there may be opportunities and ideas coming to you this week that you never thought were possible. So remember this week particularly that you are evolving, you are changing, and the evolving and changing process that you're going through right now is very much driven by divine intuition and creativity. Alright, pile number one, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a good week and I will see you next time. Hi there, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at your card for the week. You have the Beaver, Make Manifest. What I'm seeing here with this card in particular with the Beaver is that whatever energy you are putting into this project, you are putting in energy in many different directions. It's not that you are just doing this one thing and hoping for success. You are also looking for opportunities to create stability, to create success, and to create foundations in other parts of your life that will only elevate and reinforce the opportunities and reinforce the things that maybe you are trying to create in the future. Picture the Eiffel Tower. Now, if you were going to have the Eiffel Tower as a single tower that went straight up, that probably wouldn't last long. Even though you could probably build it, it wouldn't be very sturdy and it probably wouldn't remain standing for long. As you know, the Eiffel Tower has 4 different legs and it comes up together into a single peak. Now this is what I'm picturing with your particular life and what you're trying to build. You are not trying to build that single ivory tower that is going to be this trophy of success. You are trying to build solid and secure foundations which are rooted in different parts of your life and that are going to come together, which comes from a very sturdy and secure and safe foundation. So long story short, I don't think anything in particular is changing for you this week, but what I am seeing is that this card is just a validation that you are putting in the hard work you need to and you are going in the right direction. Now what I just realized is that you also have the number 4. So yeah, we were talking about foundations, right? We were talking about the foundations of the Eiffel Tower. If you were to look around the room and look at your table, look at your chairs, look at your furniture, you would see that most of those things are built on 4 legs. So what we're getting more messages about this foundation, this idea of setting a foundation, something sturdy to build whatever it is your goals are, whatever your hopes are. You want to be finding that foundation. And I already think that you have already done a lot of this hard work to build this foundation, and that this week's message is really just more about like, keep going with that, keep moving forward, keep on putting those foundations down, keep on putting that hard work in, keep on focusing, keep on manifesting, and whatever it is you're working towards, that will be coming your way. Just before we move on to the next pile, I'll be pulling a card out from this mini deck just to get any other messages. Okay, New Horizons. Yes, what you're working towards may be successful for you right now. Yes, what you are doing is creating a great foundation for yourself, but don't just limit yourself to those things. You are being encouraged to open up your heart and open your mind to new ideas, new opportunities, new perspectives, and new projects. Take every single opportunity, take every single idea into consideration, because you don't know how that new idea, that new opportunity is going to influence or impact you in the future. I know working towards our goals sometimes can get a little bit boring and mundane. We can really help ourselves by finding ways to bring new energy and new motivation into our everyday lives. Anyway, pile number 2, that is your reading for today. I hope you have a good week. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what card you have for this week. You have Red Salmon. Navigate life with determination. And I believe this is the Aries constellation here. So if there's any Aries energy in your life, then this is a confirmation message. If you're not an Aries, or you don't know an Aries, however, then perhaps this is more about the energy that you should be channeling in the next week. So the thing is with this red salmon is that salmon actually swim against the current for their breeding season. This is the kind of energy you need to be channeling for this week. Because this card obviously has a lot of Aries energy within it, I do want to, however, mention that there is a shadow side to Aries. Even though they can be very determined and very capable of achieving great things, there can be a tendency to get angry and argumentative. So this week I really want you to just be aware of your emotions and understand and know when to step back, because that's not what this determination is about. We're not about fighting with people. We're not about being destructive or being argumentative. You can have those same results by channeling your energy in ways that are more constructive. By putting your focus into yourself, your own goals, what you want to achieve, you are able to make a significant difference and influence those around you. That the thing with Aries energy in particular is that they make great leaders. So as you work your way through this week, know and understand that you have the capacity to be a great leader, to guide people towards a shared goal or a shared idea. Just go ahead and find your own stream to swim up, and go ahead and find your own way to achieve those goals, to achieve those things you really see yourself doing and being. You also have the number 4. Now the number 4 is a very hard-working number. They are very practical and trustworthy. And in particular, they are very disciplined. So whatever focus you have, whatever energy you have, you need to be focused, you need to be disciplined in channeling that into the right constructive ways. Perhaps there is somebody or something that is standing in your way. As I look at this card here, I see this massive rock formation, which is like a big wall that the fish are trying to get over. So I'm getting the idea that perhaps there is a big wall, a big something that is standing in your way and that you feel like you need to fight against. But we don't want to fight. There are other ways to communicate our determination, our discipline, and our dedication to said project, said goal, said dream. Okay, before I finish up this reading for today, I want to pull out another card. This is a mini oracle, and let's see what messages we have for you. What other messages do we have for pile number 3? What other messages do we have for pile number 3? What other messages do we have for pile number 3? Let's go with this one here. Boundaries. Okay, we are getting some more confirmation about some of the messages that I have just been talking about. So I have a feeling that previously, in previous weeks or previous months, that whoever this or whatever this wall, this thing that is creating a obstacle towards your dream, that perhaps you are letting that get to you a little bit more personally than you need to. Everyone has different ways of perceiving the world and different things that they feel is important or needs to be achieved. You need to let the people know who are challenging you, who are projecting their idea of success onto you. Their idea of success is not your idea of success. And that the obstacles that they are trying to overcome, or the obstacles that they see as obstacles, aren't necessarily the same obstacles that you are going to experience, or if they are, that you are not going to be tackling those obstacles in the same way that they did. Success is very personal. Happiness is very personal. Fulfillment is very personal. And you are being encouraged to remember that you have your own idea of success and achievement, and that you should be putting a ring around yourself and your energy and protecting your energy and focusing that in on your actual personal goals, not the goals of anyone else, not doing things in the way that other people think you should, but doing things in a way that you feel are right for you. All right there, pile number 3, that was your reading for today. I hope you have a lovely week, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.